What is the ideal hip height progression out of sprint blocks? Imagine launching forward with explosive power, your hips rising smoothly from a low start to a more upright sprinting position. That's what we're talking about today. When athletes push off the blocks, the way their hips move can make a big difference in how fast they accelerate. The goal is to control that rise so it helps build speed without losing momentum. At the start, the hips should be held moderately high in the set position, roughly at or just above shoulder height. The body leans forward about 40 to 45 degrees, which helps generate maximum horizontal force against the blocks. This position allows the muscles to stretch and store energy, making the push off more explosive. It's important that the hips are directly over or just slightly behind the front foot to keep balance and optimize force application. As the sprinter begins to push off, the hips drive forward and upward. During the first 2 steps after leaving the blocks, the hips should gradually rise. This controlled increase helps transition from a powerful start to a more upright running posture. The hips should reach about 60 to 80 degrees of flexion, which is roughly when the torso is more upright but still leaning slightly forward. This position supports longer strides and quicker leg turnover, helping the athlete accelerate efficiently. It's key to focus on pushing hard from the back leg to propel the hips forward and upward immediately after the start. Athletes should avoid raising the hips too early or too high before leaving the blocks, as that can slow down acceleration. Instead, the rise should be smooth and progressive, ensuring the center of mass stays ahead of the foot at ground contact. This prevents braking forces and keeps the athlete moving forward. Coaching drills and video feedback are great tools to monitor hip angles and body lean during the start. Athletes can practice controlling the hip height as they push out of the blocks, making sure the progression is natural and effective. Remember, the ideal progression starts with hips moderately high and forward-leaning, then gradually rises to a more upright position around 60 to 80 degrees of hip flexion within the first 2 steps. This approach helps maximize acceleration and sets the stage for reaching top speed smoothly.